As we get set for the trivia question reveal, let's go back to last time. Which bald quarterback threw the most touchdowns in a season since 2000? And you see, we specify naturally hairless, not shaved.
Hembo, if we get this answer right, you shaving your head?
We're saying that I have to shave.
We're in the game of content, brother.
We're going to go with Matt Hasselbeck.
Matt Hasselbeck is correct.
Yes! Let's go!
Good work.
Let's go!
Good work.
Shave it.
Good work.
Shave it.
And so, Hembo today is where
Hell yeah.
Attaboy, Hembo.
Like a
What do
baby
you guys
cone head.
think?
Attaboy, Hembo.
It's a good look. I think it's an improvement.
Yeah.
I got a text from Lizzie, says, you know what, we may have to keep it this way. Okay, here we go. My favorite part of our show is the commercial break between the question and the answer and listening to everyone shouting out responses. So, underline the word active. Which active NFL head coach beat Belichick the most times, including the playoffs?
Got to be AFC.
Think out loud.
There's two.
Yeah, there's two we're thinking about.
Who are the two?
Tomlin and Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
So we're thinking about.
And
So we're
Andy
thinking
Reid.
about.
Just to kill more time, fun fact, it was Hasselbeck's birthday that day that question came.
That is true. Let's just throw a shot in the one. I'm going to say Andy Reid. If I'm wrong, it's on me.
Greeny will go Andy Reid.
Andy Reid is second.
Damn it! Sorry, kids show.
Yeah, you can't go.
A name you
I
didn't
know.
think of. Go ahead, put it up, Cindy.
What?
Oh.
McDermott?
Sean McDermott
What?
beat Bill
The old
Belichick
wrestler?
That's
Seven
yeah.
times.
They caught him without Brady. That's dumb.
7 times. Andy Reid and John Harbaugh, 5 each. Mike Tomlin, Pete Carroll, Mike McDaniel, 3 each. Hembo.
You know McDermott, he's watching right now, just smiling.
Boy.
All right. Let's play a game of Who You Got.
Good work.
Luan, let's get
work.
things
Good work.
started
Good
with
work.
you. 49ers and Bucks, who do you like?
I like the Bucks. Baker Mayfield, he's got 4 game-winning drives. He's 3rd in the league in touchdowns. He's 4th in yards. There's nobody doing more for their team than Baker Mayfield other than possibly Puka Nacua.
Will, next one is you. Cowboys and Panthers, who do you like?
I like the Panthers here. Cowboys going on the road again. Panthers 2-0 at home. Look, Bryce Young, not the, kind of middle of the pack quarterback, but kind of spicy with his arm, knows how to operate.
Not really.
Enrico, dude, I'm telling you, watch just a little bit. He knows where he's going with the football, but I like the Panthers here.
Orlovsky, we didn't have you on Monday to talk about that Cowboys offense.
Yeah.
But playing without their entire offensive line and C.D. Lamb, they dominated a miserable Jets defense. But I'm extremely impressed. The whole league is talking about Dak and how well he's playing. The Cowboys offense right now, good enough to steal another one here with all the injuries?
Oh, there's no doubt. It's one of my favorite offenses on tape to watch week by week. The league rightfully talking about Dak. The league should be talking about Brian Schottenheimer
Correct.
as well. I don't know if he's going to remain their head coach. I would keep him as that. I think they tie their run game and their pass game together just about as good as anybody. It's absolutely fantastic offensive
Well, they
football
got to
right now.
also play defense, so.
Their defense at their best performance. They got 50.9% pressure rate last week, which is
All
the
I
best
know is
all year.
Schottenheimer can call plays. Man.
Shot baby can get it done.
He can call plays.
They've taken
We'll see
like
who's
scrap
laughing.
heaps. Nobody wanted Javonte Williams. You know what Jerry Jones thinks of this offense?
Tell me.
Playoff team.
If you know, you know. Okay, Danny,
Well done,
Lions,
Jeff.
Chiefs, who you got and why?
I'm going to take Detroit. Detroit's the best football team in the NFL. It's the most complete football team in the NFL. Their backs are outstanding. Their offensive line looks like it has over the past couple years. Now, I love what the Chiefs have done over the past couple weeks with their offense, under quarterback, under center, moving the pocket a little bit. I think the Lions defensively are so good understanding man coverage concepts. And as much as I've liked this improved Chiefs offense, the pass rush is non-existent right now.
Let's go right to the tape. Look, you've got some tape for us on the Lions offense, and frankly, there's almost nothing in the league I like more than watching the Lions offense.
Yeah, the 12 personnel package they present the defense is just so difficult because do you want to play versus the run or do you want to play versus the pass? When they put those tight ends together, it's just a different and very difficult thing to understand. They got them linked up there, and I think with Gibbs in the backfield, it's huge because as a defense, you're like, all right, we want numbers down near the football. 8 guys. We're going to try to stop the run on early downs. Ball fake by Jared Goff. There's that run action. You have wide open receivers down the field because You want to have people down to the football, too. You have linebackers covering tight ends, advantage offense. Okay, then you go a little bit later. It's the same formation, 12 personnel, 1 back, 2 tight ends, Gibbs in the backfield. But look, last clip was 1 safety. Now you're playing 2 safeties. This is a defense saying we want to defend versus the pass. Well, good luck, because then Jared Goff's just going to turn around. I mean, look at this. You like that space in your run game for
Mac
Jahmyr
Truck.
Gibbs? I mean, that's easy for that offense. So when those 2 tight ends in the field with Gibbs, I just think defensively, you're in such a pickle of do you want to stop the run or do you want to stop the pass?
They're so diverse offensively. They can beat you any way you want to play. I agree. I think the Lions are the best team in the league. I like what Kansas City is doing. You like them, Compton, well enough to say you think Kansas City wins this week.
Yeah, look, everybody's quitting on the Chiefs. Everybody hates the Chiefs, not Willie C. I'm taking the Chiefs this week. Their offense over the last 2 games, 32.5 points. They have the capabilities to win this game. Yes, defensively, they do have some question marks, inconsistent. Their pass rush has to get home, but they're protecting Mahomes very well right now. And I think with the embarrassment and the feeling that you have seeing the Chris Jones clip go viral, some of the things they did uncharacteristically for a Chiefs team having that many penalties, I think it's going to be a pissed off Chiefs team at home at night. Give me Chiefs prime
I don't
time.
disagree that the Chiefs' offensive line has been playing better, but they also haven't got up against a defensive line with Aiden Hutchinson and Mohammed. Aiden is the only defensive end to record 7 pressures and a sack in 3 separate games this year. He is getting after the quarterback. He's playing at a defensive player of the year level, and their offense is not slowing down anytime soon. I think we need to start looking at week 1 as like an extended
I do,
preseason.
for sure.
It really is, because all the question marks about John Morton elevating guys internally, those are all
100%.
solved now.
100%.
And there was also that. Anyone walking into that situation, the Packers having just made that trade for Micah Parsons, his first game, place was crazy. That game at this point certainly feels like an outlier, maybe for both teams. We'll see if Green Bay bounces back. Certainly the Lions right now look unbelievable.
Well, there was an adjustment for the Lions and their coordinators. People forget it was still Dan Campbell's offense. And for him to be back involved in it and some of the play calling, I mean, that matters, and it's shown up in the way that they've played. They are still a dominant team, despite losing Ben Johnson, despite losing Aaron Glenn. It hasn't slowed them down. But I will say, I'd be shocked if the Chiefs didn't come out and play a great game on Sunday
No
night.
doubt. They'll be able to keep
The
pace.
Chiefs are going to be just fine. They were about to score 35 on the road with 13 penalties.
Their
against a
offense is
team
coming
that's
around.
Absolutely. The biggest question mark in Kansas City right now, because I agree that offense, the way that they're running it scheme-wise, can they get to the passer? Because right now the pass rush is non-existent. Chris has always been that guy. Karlaftis has certainly had moments. They got to figure out a way to get their pass rush. 2-3 years ago it was top 5. Right now it's bottom 10.
A reminder, they get Rashee Rice back after this game. It's
The
the
Chiefs
6th
will be
game
fun.
in the world of college football. Our top story this morning involving Bill Belichick and all of these reports swirling yesterday, even going so far as to say that the school and the coach are engaged in negotiations to lower his buyout. It got loud enough that Belichick and the school released statements yesterday. Belichick saying, I'm fully committed to UNC football and the program that we're building here. The AD, Bubba Cunningham, saying Coach Belichick has the full support of the Department of Athletics and the university.